Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title, this is some eyeshadow palette swatches. This is a little hamper that I bought myself on eBay, literally just a week or two ago. And when I did the unboxing, I did say this video is going to be too long if I include the swatches, so I will do them separately for you. So yeah, basically that's what it is, guys. Today is Saturday the 4th of June, and I was hoping and praying with my fingers, my legs and my toes crossed that I was going to have some beauty boxes to show you today. However, because it's the bank holiday weekend, that was just not possible. I've received nothing from the postman today. However, it kind of gives us a chance to play catch up with a few of the requested videos that I've had. So hopefully I'm going to get time to do a few of those for you this afternoon, but I'll just see how time goes, because you know that it's got a tendency to run away with us. I'm just like the rest of you, time goes nowhere. So anyway, this is the I Heart Revolution palette swatches. Now I know I already swatched the little highlighter palette for you, but it's so cute I'm just going to have to swatch it again. So I'm armed with some biodegradable baby wipes here. See, I'm trying to be a little bit good. I don't think they're too bad. It says they're biodegradable. So I'm just going to swatch this little highlighter palette first. It's so cute. If you missed the unboxing for this, like how cute is this? It's like an embossed silicone rubber packaging. It's so beautiful, but it's just like plastic on the back. Anyway, this is the I Heart Revolution Cranberry Jelly Highlighter. Now there's only two highlighter colours in it. You've got like an orangey colour, like a corally orange, and like a kind of dusky pale pink. Now they're beautiful colours, absolutely beautiful, but I probably will use the orangey coloured one more than the pink. I've actually got the orangey coloured one on today. You can probably see the highlighter beaming off my ring light because it does pick it up quite well. I haven't got that much of it on either, but yeah, I do have this orangey coloured one on today. So let's just do some swatches for you, just in case you missed the other one. Now all the swatches I'm going to do today, guys, is just going to be on the back of my hand. I know a lot of people tend to do them all the way up their arm, but I'm bloody useless at that. Sorry, I'm just going to get a baby wipe out. Really probably should have done that earlier. But yeah, I'm useless at swatching them up my arm. I tend to be much better on my hand. So please excuse the fact that it's going to go dark and light when I show you the swatches up against the camera. It'll eventually take focus, guys. Just takes a minute. So that is the highlighter colours. As you can see, we've got the orangey coloured one and the pinky coloured one. Now for some reason it doesn't look like my camera's particularly focusing very well. I'm just hoping to God you can actually see them. Anyway, I'm going to pull my hand away and wait for it to go light again, but hopefully you can see them from back here, just in case you didn't see them from up next to the camera lens. I think I'm going to have to fiddle about with the camera, you know. I've got a funny feeling that you can't see them very well, but we'll try the eyeshadow palette swatches and see what we think. So the first palette is the I Heart Revolution Pumpkin Pie. It's so cute to look at, like seriously, it's bloody lovely. Now I've used this once and I absolutely loved it. I should have used it today, but I think when I was quickly getting ready, because I haven't got much makeup on, strangely enough, I might look like I have, but I haven't. I was out in the garden yesterday and my face has caught the sun a little bit, but I did wear sun cream, just in case you were going to ask. I did wear sun cream. Anyway, I have used this once and yeah, I really do quite like it. So what I'm going to do swatch wise is I'll do the top row, which I'm going to show you it this way. This is the top row. It's going to look like the bottom row to you, then the second and then the third. So I'll do them on my hand, hopefully I'll fit them all on, and then continue with the second row. So I'm not going to tell you the names of the colours because they've all got names. You're just going to have to bear with us. But some people find these type of videos really super relaxing. I quite like watching palette swatches, I really do. Oh, that one was a little bit pale just because it's a matte next to a shimmer. So yeah, how's everyone's Jubilee weekend gone? What's everyone been up to? Have you been out anywhere? Have you been away anywhere? Or have you just been hanging about the house and chilling in the garden and stuff? We spent quite a lot of time in the garden, to be honest, and today the weather's a bit more overcast. Sorry, they're just a little bit chalky. Ooh, sparkliness has gone everywhere. Anyway, so yeah, this is the first lot of swatches. I'm going to bring my hand up to the camera and pray that you can see. Oh, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm really liking them colours. Oh, that's lovely. Love those colours. I'm just hoping and praying, guys, that you can see what I can see. We've got some beautiful shimmers and one or two really nice mattes there as well. Absolutely love these orangey bronze colours. And that shot of purple there is beautiful. Absolutely loving those first set of swatches. Really, really nice. Camera's probably still a bit dark, but I'm hoping you can still see those. So we'll crack on with the second row. Now really I should do some editing skills in here so that like I'm cutting out as doing this, but like I've said, for like ASMR purposes, which some people have kind of asked us to do that, they like to just listen to me voice waffling away. Me personally, I can't stand my voice, but hey ho, if you like my voice then you might like this video. So I'm going to do the next row along now. Like I say, this palette has got some stunning colours in. Some people would say it's quite an autumnal palette, like shade wise, which I suppose it kind of is. Oh god, these colours are beautiful. That fourth colour hasn't came up as well, but it's just because it's a matte, and I'm using my little pinky finger, which is never as good. Anyway, next colours. Is there 7 colours along the top, or is there 6? No, there's 6. Do you know what it is? I thought there was 7 colours and I was thinking, I've missed one, but no I haven't. There's 6 colours, not 7. So, how many shades is in the palette? Let's just do my rubbish maths here. 6, 12, 18. I think there's 18. Just double checking there. My eyes are going funny. Anyway, this is the second row with a side order of me waffling on. So I'm just going to bring my hand up to the camera again and hope and pray that you can see those shades. Absolutely stunning. Look at that shimmery one here. Really, really beautiful. And these shimmers here. Absolutely loving it. And that's a lovely deep chocolatey matte. I absolutely love these shades. So this is the I Heart Revolution Pumpkin Pie palette. I really, really, really love it. Some of the shades in it are not dissimilar to the Huda Beauty, I think it's the Ruby Obsessions, a little bit like that one. Not that I've got that palette, because I haven't got that palette, but a friend of mine has, and it looks quite similar when I've seen them do swatches. So yeah, quite liking it so far, guys, and the pigmentation's really nice. It's actually taken a bit of rubbing off, so that's good. That's definitely a good thing. So we'll go with the third and final row now, just as I'm drying my hand on my jeans. How professional. I just don't want to stick soaking wet hands into it. I say hands, you know what I mean, fingers. So the last 4 shades here. Oh, very, very pretty. So, so pretty. I think that the colours are probably very buildable. So if you want them to be more noticeable, then you can definitely work with them to build them a little bit. But if you just want them a little bit more subtle, just with a little small kind of pop of colour, then that's also possible. Some of them are a little bit more buttery than others, but in general I would say the consistency in the formula feels really, really nice. So that's the final 6 shades there. I am loving this palette. I am absolutely in love with it. I was most excited about getting the Gingerbread palette, which I'm going to do for you in a minute, but as soon as I saw this palette, it had my name screaming all over it. Anyway, this is the final 6 colours from the I Heart Revolution Pumpkin Pie palette. Excuse my slightly messy swatches, but I'm hoping you can see the shades. How beautiful are those? Like, those shimmers are so, so pretty. Really, really, really nice. And like I say, the formula does feel really nice. Just wait for the camera to go light again. It's just got this tendency to go really dark and then go light again. Haven't got a clue why it does that, but never mind. Anyway, I'm hoping you can still see the colours here. I don't want to take them off my hand because they look so pretty. I would wear jewellery that colour. It's so, so nice. Anyway, so what do I think of it based on first impressions of using the palette once and the swatches? Really good, because the swatches are taking quite a few baby wipes to get off. But yeah, I really liked it. I really enjoyed using it that one time. I found the formula nice and buttery, a really nice consistency. Tiny bit of kickback, tiny bit of fallout, but not loads. I did use like a concealer on my eye as a base, which I always use. I tend not to use eyeshadow primers. I do tend to use concealers, and I tend to stick with the same one. Benefit Boying every single time. I've used it for years. My lovely makeup artist friend Lauren Luke has been using that for years as a primer. She was one of the first things she used to use on her eyes as a primer, and I've used it ever since. So basically since I was in my early 20s. You do the maths, I'm nearly 40. Anyway, so yeah, really impressed with this palette, really super impressed. I would highly recommend it, and actually this hamper is still for sale on the Revolution website for £17.50. Amazing, and this palette is included. So yeah, get yourself on if you like these nice coppery, shimmery, autumnal type shades, but I wear them all year round. As you can tell on my eyes right now, I've got like coppery shimmers on and a little bit of matte chocolate brown. They're just the type of shades I wear literally all the time. Do you know what it is? By the time this video is over, I'll probably getting through half a packet of baby wipes, but at least they're slightly better for the environment. I like the fact that they're biodegradable. That's kind of my excuse for using the wipes. Anyway, the final palette. This was the one I was most excited to receive and try, but as soon as I saw the pumpkin pie one, I was just bowled over by it. I was blown away by it. However, this is beautiful. I haven't used it yet, so you're going to see my first reaction to the swatches right now. So this is the I Heart Revolution Gingerbread palette. Again, lovely packaging, the embossed silicone rubber. Absolutely love it. It just looks really Christmassy, doesn't it? But at the same time, kind of summery because it's like a lovely turquoise green colour. So they are the shades, and I'm going to do some swatches for you. So yeah, anyway, I'm just going to take a quick slurp of my drink, guys, because my throat's a bit sore. As you know, I'm talking all the time. I bought me can of Pepsi upstairs with us. I should be drinking water really, but I'm going to hammer the water later because we're getting a curry tonight for dinner. I always get so excited on takeaway day, which for us is usually a Thursday or a Friday, but we're having it on Saturday this week. So yeah, because I got some shopping the other day. I had loads of fresh food in for a couple of days, but today I thought, no, screw it, I really fancy a takeaway. So yeah, we're getting a takeaway today. Ooh, I'm loving these colours. Oh, they're so pretty, they're so nice. Can't wait to show you these ones, guys. I'm just going to put the final two swatches on. Just trying to make sure I haven't got another colour on my fingers because I don't want them to mix and mingle in. I want you to see the colours in all their glory. This is super, super pretty. I'm loving the green and the goldy colour next to it. I'll show you it from back here first. So I don't know how well you can see those, but they're a lovely mix of colours. I quite like the colour story in this palette. Even though it's not autumnal colours, it's just a really nice mix. Quite Christmassy with having a hit of green and a hit of like a pinky red and some nice sparkly gold colours. Yeah, loving those. They are so, so pretty. I really do like those colours. Wow. I can't wait to play about with them, but I'm finding that as I'm getting older, I think I'm going to say it again because I'm nearly 40. As I'm getting older, I'm finding that I don't experiment with colour quite as much with eyeshadow palettes, but I shouldn't kind of be thinking about it like that because I know women in their 50s who look fabulous and amazing wearing some fantastic eyeshadow colours. So really I shouldn't think, am I too old for this? It's not that I think I'm too old, actually. I tell a lie, I'm just waffling, talking away here. It's not so much that I think I'm too old, it's just I don't tend to step out of my comfort zone that much when it comes to eyeshadow, because I find with my eyes, I've got slightly hooded eyes, and when it comes to doing eyeshadow looks on myself, I find it a little bit difficult, if I'm honest. Like a lot of people nowadays, like the trend is obviously cut crease. Like people can do some amazing looks with cut crease looks. Me personally, sorry, just blowing the excess off. Me personally, I really struggle with cut crease because of my hooded eyes and the fact that my eyes are not what they used to be. They're kind of a little bit saggy in areas. So I really do struggle with some eyeshadow looks. So I tend to stick with what's comfortable for me to do and what hopefully doesn't look like I'm on a, you know, on a circus show, like in a horror show or something. hopefully. So anyway, yeah, I just don't like going out of my comfort zone, but some of these colours are so pretty, I've just got to try them. Even if I look like something off the Rocky Horror Show, I'm going to be trying them. So this is the second lot of colours. I am loving it. This screams Halloween to me, but I think it's because of like the pumpkin orange on the very end here. I'm really hoping you can see these colours all right. I'm hoping that my ring light's letting you see them. It's like I'm trying to sneak my head over the top so I can see what I'm showing you, but I really hope you can see those. Absolutely beautiful. Loving this orangey colour in some of these. Oh, they are so pretty. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't like to go out my comfort zone much when it comes to eyeshadows, which I know might seem a little bit lazy, but like I say, if I had eyelids that weren't hooded and I had amazing eyes to work with, then I probably would go out my comfort zone. Even if I was 75, I would still do it. But yeah, it's not so much an age thing. Sorry, just got a little bit of fallout on the palette there from one of the colours that jumped into the other pan. Anyway, so the final row. As you can tell, guys, when I do swatches, I just waffle away and talk away, don't I? If you've never seen me do swatches before, then you'll soon get used to this. And if you like to hear my voice waffling away, then I'm sure you won't mind. It might help you get to sleep. Some people have said they like to hear my voice to send them to sleep, which I don't know whether it's a compliment or an insult. But yeah, no, I don't take it as an insult. I never take anything as an insult. So yeah, just doing these final few swatches for you. Oh, I'm loving this green on the end. I don't know how well that's going to look on my eyes. I've got hazel eyes. Yeah, even though greens can look quite nice on them. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I love these colours. Don't know if you can see them. There are some beautiful shimmers in here. There's a matte one in the middle. I'm just going to double up on a little bit there with the swatch because it's kind of getting lost amongst the shimmers. But I'm going to show you the shimmers now, so let's show you what they're like. So that is the final row. They are stunning, absolutely beautiful. Like I say, the formula feels really nice. Now, in the past, I've experimented with some expensive eyeshadow palettes and some really super affordable ones like Revolution. Look how beautiful they are. They are stunning. So like I'm saying, in the past, I have experimented with expensive eyeshadow palettes and affordable, cheaper eyeshadow palettes. Truthfully, as someone who's worked in the industry for a very long time, when I say worked in the industry, I don't mean sold palettes in retail or anything. I mean worked with makeup and hair pretty much all my life, apart from when I did my counselling qualifications and when I did a little bit of time out working in other retail jobs, because I did used to work for Dorothy Perkins and H. Samuels as well. Anyway, that's enough about that. So yeah, in my experience of working with, you know, playing about with eyeshadow palettes and what I have personally used in my own experience on myself and when I've done makeup for friends and family as well, I honestly think, in comparison, looking back of all the products and all the brands I've used, I have had an expensive Too Faced palette before, and quality wise it wasn't fantastic. I was really looking forward to getting it, thinking wow, this is amazing, and it was bloody expensive, really. Like, for what I would normally spend on eyeshadow palettes, it was so expensive. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't that impressed with it. Loved the colour story. The colour story wasn't dissimilar to this one actually, but the quality of this and the formula for how much it is, oh my god, every time this gets like the biggest thumbs up from me. It's an absolute winner. I am not endorsed to iHeart Revolution products whatsoever. I am not sat here telling you to go and spend your pennies on them, because you should buy what you want to buy when it comes to makeup and skincare. I'm sat here telling you my honest opinion of what I think of them. So expensive versus affordable. When it comes to eyeshadows, my opinion, truthfully, I do like Revolution. I love Makeup Revolution. One or two of the palettes, colour payoff for the eyeshadows, a couple of the pans are a little bit poor. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you get the occasional few pans that are a little bit poor. But for these two palettes that I have just swatched for you, I think pretty much 99.9% amazing colour payoff, amazing formula, amazing pigmentation. Really, really love them. And I can say about this one, as a first impression of using it on my eyes, it was amazing, and the colour lasted all day without a setting spray, I may add, because I tend not to use setting sprays. Some people do use setting sprays, I personally tend not to, because I don't like to clag my face up with too much crap. But anyway, yeah, formula wise, everything, pigmentation, amazing, absolutely amazing. Highly recommend them. Absolutely highly recommend them. I think you've got a really good selection of colours in the Gingerbread palette, really nice autumnal everyday wearable shades in the Pumpkin Pie palette, literally 2 all year round palettes. If you had no other palettes in your collection, these 2 palettes, in my opinion, would do me. Literally, I could probably get rid of the rest of them and I'll be happy with just keeping these 2 palettes. Now, am I going to get rid of the rest of my palettes? Of course I'm bloody not. But they're definitely palettes that are going to be at the top of my collection to use quite a lot. And yeah, that's just my thoughts on them, guys. If I do this video any longer, I'm just going to be waffling away, repeating myself, sounding like a broken old record. And you know I do tend to like sounding like a bit of a Polly the Parrot, but I'm not going to do that. At least I'm going to try not to. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the swatches, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my waffling on. If you haven't already been on the Revolution Beauty website, I believe this is still for sale. It's a pink beauty hamper called the Tasty Treats Christmas Hamper. Obviously it was from Christmas last year, so it is in the sale at the moment. And like I say, those 2 palettes are amazing. Definitely worth it. Absolutely love it. Anyway, if you've got these palettes, let us know what you think of it in the comments. If you haven't, does my swatches entice you to get them? Are they the type of shades for you? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.